Test, test, test. Let me see how we sound. Let me see how we sounding. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and send this link out. Then we'll go ahead and get started. You gotta go. All right. Is that what you're saying? You said you gotta go. So we got a couple sites we're looking at, y'all. We're gonna wait a little bit for some people to hop up in here. Gonna get started in a second. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, good to go. Okay, okay. I was like, what you mean gotta go? I was like, you just hopped in, you just came in here to tell me you gotta go? I was like, what the hell? Okay, good to go. All right, that's why I had to double check. Nah, you're good, you're good. I'm just fucking with y'all. Trading gold, yeah, I look at gold every day. I look at gold every day. We took a gold sell yesterday as well. We also in the live stream yesterday. I told you to go for gold sales. Took the set of going into New York session. We also took a NAS100 buy going into New York session with the members. Y'all could have caught this NQ sub during the live yesterday. We're gonna look for some continued NAS buys right here. And then we're gonna look for continued GJ buys. So we're looking at GJ buys, NAS buys, and gold sells. So gold just did a retest. So with gold, if we can maintain 44.90 as resistance, we're gonna look for continued sells going to the downside. So we're gonna look for sells here. And then with GJ, we're gonna look to see if we could BCR, maintain 245 support. And if so, we're gonna look for the exact same buy set that we took yesterday. And then with NAS100, we just broke this level, so we're gonna see if we can BCR and maintain 30.50 as support. If so, look for buys going to the all-time highs. So we're gonna look to see if we can hold this level as support, or we're gonna look to see if we can retest 29,990 or 30,000 and hold that as support. Then we're gonna look for buys going to 30.50. Make sure to like the lives. You'll hop up in here and subscribe if you have not already. We're almost at, where are we at right now? We're almost at 5,900 subscribers. We can get to that easily. Got a new video dropping for y'all later on today. Make sure to be on the lookout for that. And like always, I got any questions, drop in the chat and I got you. All right, so let's see if we can hold this level as resistance right here. Let's see if we can hold this level as resistance right here. Where the fuck? I was like, where the fuck my shit go? As far as today, we don't have any news today either. So we're still just waiting for volume and our confirmations to be met. Alright, so let's see if we can maintain this level as resistance. If so, we can take a sell setup right here. New 5 minute just popped up. Subscribe, appreciate you, appreciate you. Let's see what we get. And just the NAS and gold right now. GJ's got a little bit of work to do. You'll know if I'm in a trade. I do this on purpose, y'all. You'll know if I'm in a trade if I put it on the candlesticks. I put them to the right because I'm not in the trade, right? These are my trade ideas right here. So you'll know I'm in a trade once I do this. I might jump in this in a little bit, just like with this NAS100 setup. All right, these are my buy ideas. These are my sell ideas. So you'll know I'm in a trade once I put it on top of the candlesticks. We might hop in this though. I do like how this is looking. Yeah, I like this. It's just a little bit too far for a signal though, because I want to be up here, right? Because if we enter here, the RR drops drastically, right? So RR is important. The gold looks like it's about to take off, but it's too far for a signal. Again, if we can maintain 44.88 as resistance, we can look for sales going out to 44.72, 44.74. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram, Playmaker_Way, TikTok, _Playmakerway_. Post daily on both pages. Let's see if we can hold this little bit of support right here. Yeah, gold's pushing. Gold's going timber. Let's see if NAS can hold this level of support. What tool is this? It's the long and short position. It's the long and short position. This tells me what my RR is going to be, so I know what I'm getting myself into. And it also helps me visibly see what I'm looking for. So if you're in the free trading crash course, I got a video in the free trading crash course as well as the day trade tips playlist going over all the tools I use on TradingView, where to find them, how to bookmark them, all that good stuff. So if you're not in the free trading crash course, you haven't watched all the videos on the free trading crash course, make sure to join that. I'm about to put that link in the chat right now. I'll put that link in the chat right now. That's the link for the free crash course. Yeah, but gold's ripping. Again, I didn't take the setup because I wouldn't be able to post the signal on time, but also the RR drastically would have dropped there, but I took the setup there. So this is what it is. This is what I'm talking about in TikTok Live. You're gonna miss setups. You just gotta stick to your game plan. You see how I don't give a fuck? That's how y'all should be. If you miss a setup, oh well. Use that as more confidence for the next time your confirmations are met. You have confidence to take the setup. Or just wait for price to retrace. New 15 about to pop up in a little bit. If y'all got any questions, drop them in the chat. Want me to look at any charts, drop them in the chat. But you already know the drill. We're just chilling patiently with it. All right, new 15 just popped up. Let's see if we can hold this level of support right here. Gold's pushing, GJ's rejected. We can look for buys here at 214.25, but I'd much rather look for a buy here if we can be our 214.45 support. We're not looking at GU because GU is a mess, so we're not going to touch it. Yeah, I like how this is looking right here. We're not taking buy support. I'm gonna cut into the chat in a second. Give me 1 second, bro. 1 second. Like I'm just looking over here. So we're gonna keep on pushing. I just don't need to go, boy. It's just been taking off crazy. And that's 100's been crazy. Now, if y'all just been day trading, but y'all haven't like bought any stocks, I don't know if y'all looked at the stock market, but a lot of stocks have made all-time highs the past couple months. A lot of stocks. And I just dropped a new crypto. Not a new crypto, it's crypto. I just dropped a new Bitcoin update for y'all as well on the stock and crypto channel. I got some other posts lined up for y'all this week also. So make sure to check that out. But yeah, we might hop in this NAS setup right here. I like how it's looking. We might hop in this right here. Yeah, I like this right here. We in this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna cut you to the chat in a second. And we green. We green. I just gotta type these TPs up for the chat. I don't know about y'all. I'm a lot better because I've been doing this for a minute, but you know, I can't really talk what I type and type what I talk. Well, I end up talking what I type and talking what I talk. You feel me? And if you don't know why we're looking for gold sales, NQ buys, or GJ buys, we can talk about that as well. Just give me one second. So we had a TP, but we still got a little bit of work to do. This is what goals look like. This is what GJ is looking like. So we still got a little bit of work to do right here. If y'all got any questions, drop in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop in the chat. You already know the drill. We're just chilling, patiently waiting. Especially because there's not a lot of news this week, so we're just simply just waiting on volume. That's what all it really comes down to, is just volume. Things pushing. Alright, we're at TP1. Let's see what's gonna keep on pushing. This is what gold's looking like. This is what GJ's looking like. Let's see if this keeps on pushing. Alright, let's see what else we got. Can you explain how you mark up your key levels? Your chart looks so clean. I still get settles interest, just not as clean as yours, and I feel like it's easiest to read charts your way. Yeah, so join Playmaker University. I go over all this step by step in Playmaker University. The reason why that's important is because it's not just marking off levels. It all has to do with market structure, understand the floor of price. I can show you how to do it right now, and you're not going to get it right. And that's not me being a dickhead, but literally through all the playmakers the past few years, I've only had one person, maybe two people get it down, me showing them one time. It takes practice, and you got to know what you're doing, and you got to understand the market structure. So make sure to join Playmaker University, link in the description. Become a playmaker today. When you join Playmaker University, not only do you learn my full strategy, not only do you learn how to read the charts, how to mark all the key price levels, how to enter trades, exit trades, but I give you my exact trading plan. You get the price action technical analysis playbook for free, as well as my other playbooks and my other books. And then on top of that, you get daily analysis, just like it says in the link in the when you click the link, just like it says in the link. Everything is says what you get. And then you also get this book for free as well, which I say all the time. You start talking about it, but I don't talk about it enough. What else we got? What else we got? So instead of using the RR tool, I forgot what you said it's called, but I can't find it on my toolbar. Can just use an SL. No, I use the RR tool. It's called the longer short position. It's called the longer short position. Like I said, you joined the free trading crash course. I got a video and they're showing you all the tools I use, where to find them, how to bookmark them, all that good stuff. Click this link to join the free trading crash course. Watch the videos in there. What else we got? I already read that. Would you show that in a dev detail in a one-on-one session? I'm going to take you step by step. Don't think if you join a one-on-one session, I'm just going to show you how to mark up the key price levels. I'm going to show you everything step by step. But it's just cheaper to do the Playmaker University, because one-on-one sessions is a monthly subscription. Playmaker University is a one-time subscription, lifetime. And most people do one-on-one sessions for like 2 to 3 months. So, you know, just do the math. You get a lot more bang for your buck in Playmaker University. But I do teach you everything step by step. But like I said, it's not going to be just like, here's the key price levels, good luck. I teach you everything step by step. We only got a couple one-on-one session spots available till somebody drops off. We're about to hit TP2 right here, y'all. We're about to hit TP2. And again, this is why you just stay cool, calm, and collected. All right, look at gold retesting. So what will happen if we would have FOMO'd and tried to take a trade down here? We'd be right back where we should have been, right? And now we're in NAS100 and we're making money. Again, it's very simple. Just stick to the game plan. All you gotta do is just stick to the game plan. Let's see if we can hit TP2 though. We barely missed TP2 by 2 ticks. Let's see if we can hit TP2. We got a new 5-minute about to pop up in a little bit. Nobody should close this trade red. Nobody should close this trade red. Got a nice window 1 right now. Let's see if we can keep on pushing. Let's see if we can keep on pushing. Again, y'all just keep trading simple. Just go with the flow of price. Just go with the flow of price. So now gold's retested as low. So now we're going to see if we can maintain this level as resistance here. And then GJ's still kind of lollygagging. So we're just going to let GJ do his thing. Pretty sure those that like the live. Let's see what else we got. That's about. Just let me know when you sign up. Just let me know when you sign up. I missed the interest. I'll wait for the pullback. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it. Never chase a setup. Just like with gold. Gold's a perfect example. What would happen with a phone when I try to chase the setup? It's right back at your initial entry point. Again, just stick to the game plan. So all you gotta do is just stick to the game plan. You're not gonna catch every pip every point, and you're not supposed to catch every pip every point. And you shouldn't want to catch every pip every point. Barely missed TP2. New 5-minute just popped up. Again, there's no news today, so we're still just waiting for volume and our confirmations to be met. And like I always say, we don't take a set between now and 6 a.m. Just wait for, what you call it. New York open at 8 o'clock, 9:30. Again, look how price is reacting to this level here. Just like how I react to this level here. Support, turn to resistance. This is also why I say don't break out trade, because what would have happened? You would have missed the sell, so to try to go for a sell here. You would have got fucked up. Right? Always wait for the BCR. Always wait for the BCR. Always, always, always. Hopefully I wasn't muted the whole time. I wasn't paying attention. Hopefully I wasn't muted. But we're approaching TP2 right here. I want to hit it before this next 15 pops up. So let's see what happens. New 15 just popped up. Like I said, nobody should close this trade red. So if you're not in the signal room, join the signal room. Or if you're not in the signal room, you don't know what the hell's going on. If you're happy with your profits, take your profits. But don't just be in a trade just to be in a trade. You should know what you're doing, what you're getting yourself into. That's why everybody's stressed when they're trading, because they don't know what the fuck's going on. They don't got a trading plan. They don't got a goal. They're just doing shit. If I got any questions, drop in the chat and I got y'all. If you want me to look at any charts, drop in the chat and I got y'all. Let's see what else we got. Yep. You want it? Because your entry's your entry, right? Your entry's your entry. So if you missed your entry, don't take a trade, right? That's why it's your entry. That thing is pushing. It's pushing. We're almost at TP2. We're getting T's right now. Again, we are trading all-time highs, but saw the setup, so it took the setup. So that's something, just don't overthink it. Just take this out of your confirmations. I mean, especially when you know that the shit works more times than not, just take the setup. There's no overthinking it. Just take the setup and hold to SO or TP. But yeah, you always want to, because again, this is why the game plan is so important. Because let's say you miss this entry entered here. Look how the RR is drastically different versus our entry right here. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of y'all be winning 1 or 2 trades and then one loss cancels all your winners and now you're back in the negatives. It's because of RR, your entries, how much you're risking per trade. There's a bunch of things. This definitely has to do with entries. Let's see if gold's gonna push back down for us as well. So we got 2 possible setups right here. GJ's still doing his thing, but that's why we got alerts. So we're gonna let GJ do his thing. I'll let GJ do his thing. But should we hit TP2? We'll let the members know. Those join the stream, we are in this trade. We are in this trade. We into this live. We're down at the beginning of the live. Letting this thing push. New 5-minute just popped up as well. Let's take a look and see what gold's up to. Gold dropped down. So again, y'all was in the beginning of the live. I tell you, just wait for the retest. You want to wait for the retest? You can be in profit on this setup right now. I'm actually in this trade as well, so 2-0 so far to start off the day is not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's this simple, y'all. Again, don't overthink it. Just go with the flow of price. Enter buys at support levels, sells off resistance levels. It's literally this simple. It's literally this simple. If y'all got any questions, drop them in the chat, and I got y'all. Want me to look at any charts, drop them in the chat, and I got y'all. Make sure to like the live and subscribe. And again, this is my only TikTok and Instagram. All right, these are my only TikToks and Instagrams. Any other account that follows y'all, any other account that hits y'all up, any other account talking about crypto flips, business ventures, hey, how's your trading going, all this corny shit, that is not me. I repeat, these are my only TikTok and Instagram pages. All right, so make sure you're following me on that page. And sometimes I'll be sending me screenshots. The username don't even be the same as mine, and some of y'all be getting finessed. So y'all gotta make sure, again, if it's following you first, they hit you up first. If it says follow back instead of following, that is not me. Right? That is not me. There's fake Instagram accounts now too. There's fake Telegram. So do not just join a Telegram. Do not search my Telegrams up. Click the links. If the links do not work, DM me and I got you. Because there's fake Telegram accounts as well. Some of y'all be hitting me up and y'all be on fake Telegram accounts for like a month straight with like 50 followers and the shit saying like Arabic or some shit. And I'm like, bro, that is not my page. Just because it says play major way and it's got my logo, that is not my fucking page. Same thing with Instagram and TikTok. Y'all be talking to these folks for like 2 weeks and it's not me. All right, so make sure to follow the pages y'all see scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Gold is pushing, NAS is pushing. Only one that's not doing what we're looking for is GJ, but it's not other confirmations anyways. So 2 for 2 on the charts is not bad to start off the day. 40 minutes to London session. But let me catch you to the chat. What we got going on? Euro JPY buy right now. Took a trade at price 159.30 at the retest. One TP is 159. Okay, so here's my issue. You did not tell me what your stop loss is. So I'm going to ask, do you have a stop loss? All right. So we can take a look at it, but I need a stop loss. So you told me the entry, you told me the TP, which is amazing, but I need the stop loss. If you don't have a stop loss, let me know. And that's another conversation. Right? That's another conversation. Wait, no, you didn't say Euro JPY. What did you say? Oh, you did say Euro JPY. Okay, so let's look at the trade. Okay, but I still need an SL. You say you entered that 159.30. Let's put that on the chart. 150. Wait, you said what? You said Euro JPY. Did you mean GBPJPY? Because Euro JPY is at 185. Did you mean GBPJPY? Wait, GBPJPY. Retype your entry. Okay, USD JPY. Okay, I was like, what we got going on? All right, cool. Let's pull it up. This because I was like, the prices are not matching. All right, so let's see. You said your entry's at 159.30. Let's put that on there. 159.30. All right, boom. Then you said your TP is at 159.38. So I'm guessing you entered here. You see your TP is 159.38. Okay. Now I need a stop loss. All right, so we're still in here. I need a stop loss. So until then, let's go back to NAS100. This is what NAS100 is looking like. This is what gold's looking like. So you said, got it. For example, if I was to copy trade you and enter right now, not even though I missed the entry, the difference would just be the RR, right? It's not just the RR it's not just the RR, right? So I just dropped the video because, you know, I'm Playmaker Way. So after this live is over, make sure to watch this video. And this isn't just for you, this is for everybody. Make sure to watch this video. The RR is just one thing, right? So what is risk reward? This is why I make these videos on TikTok and Instagram talking about how you can turn 2K to 6K, 1K to 3K, all that good shit, right? Whatever you're risking versus your reward. So let's just go into the free Telegram, right? First link in the description. We took this NAS100 buy setup. Right, we took this NAS. Sometimes my monitor wants to go full screen, other times it doesn't. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. Sometimes it be tripping out. But like it says here, this was a 1-to-6 risk-reward ratio setup. That means whatever you would have risked, you would have made 6 times that amount. So if you would have risked $100, you would have made $600. If you would have risked $1,000, you would have made $6,000. Okay. So points and pips and risk reward, mainly risk reward. Points and pips only really matters when you have small accounts. But like once you have like an account bigger than like $200, RR is superior and what's really important. But when you have like $100 or less, pips and points is important as well. But when you get bigger accounts or even smaller, medium-sized accounts, risk reward is going to be the key to your winners and your losers. Okay, so every time I call a trade, just like you see here, I always give you an entry and an SL. So you want to enter as close to my entry as possible, but that's also why I do these live streams. So when you're live with me, you can take the setup with me in real time. And also when New York session, I do the New York price watches, let you know when my levels get hit, all that good stuff, right? So the RR, it's not just the RR different, because again, if you were to enter here, right, you wouldn't even be making a 1-to-1 RR, which means if your stop loss was to get hit, it wouldn't have been even worth the risk. Because if you was to win this trade, you wouldn't even be making what you was risking. So for example, if you was risking $100, you'd be making $75, but you're risking $100. That's not a good RR. You want to have a RR of a 1-to-2 to 1-to-3 minimum. That way your winners are always bigger than your losers. That's why, again, people can say, oh, I have a high win rate, but I'm still unprofitable. It's because they're either risking different amounts every single trade, which is a whole nother conversation, or because the RR is inconsistent and garbage. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so make sure to check out that video after this live is over. Got some good questions today. Let's see what else we got. SL 159.85, 159.18. So I'm just curious, did you already have the stop loss, or did you just calculate the stop loss? Did you already have the stop loss when you took the trade, or did you just calculate this? Because this goes back to what I'm talking about, right? This is not a good trade to take. Even if you win this trade, you don't want to take trades like this. This is not a good RR. This is a negative RR. This is a negative RR. So that means if I'm risking $100, I'm only going to make $66. But if I lose the trade, I'm losing $100. So let's pull out the handy dandy calculator, right? So again, make sure to watch that risk reward video. Make sure to watch all my videos. I'm not like these other motherfuckers on the internet. I'm not a YouTuber or a TikToker. I'm just a trader that posts on YouTube and TikTok, all right? So when I post a video, please know it's to help y'all asses out. All right, that's why my shit don't go viral, because, you know, I'm not trying to go viral. I'm posting content to help people out. So let's do the math. Let's say I have a 10K account. I'm risking $100, but I'm only making $60. So let's say I take a loss. Boom. So then let's say I win this trade. Look how I'm not canceling out my loss because I have a negative RR setup, right? Versus if it was a 1-to-2 RR, I take a loss, and then if I catch a 1-to-2 RR trade, right, we put the calculator back out, my winners are canceling my losses out. So that's how people can have a 40 to 50% win rate and still be profitable, because their winners are bigger than their losers. So yeah, so I would have taken that trade. That's not a good setup. Even if it's your TP, that's not a good RR. That's not a good. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Like I said, hold the trade. Don't close the trade because I said that. But I'm just saying for future reference, that's not a good setup. Just for future reference. Let them know. Have a 10K prop firm. Well, guess what? I got a video in prop firms as well. Again, I'm telling y'all, every time y'all say something in the chat, I got a video for it. Y'all. I got you. I'm about to drop it in the chat for you right now. I gotta find it first, but I'm gonna drop it in the chat for you. All right, so for all the people, oh, you're on bar replay, because notice there's never trolls in London session lives. And it can't be because it's 3 a.m. because trolls be up all night in the comment sections on Instagram and TikTok. But again, they're only on TikTok because they feel comfortable. They're never in the London session lives on YouTube. So watch that video, because not only do I show you how to get funded step by step, but I show you proof of me using the same rules to get funded. So make sure to check out that video right there. Make sure to check out the video right there. We got a new 15 that just popped up. GJ still chilling, so we're just gonna let GJ do his thing. We're on profit on gold, we're on profit on NAS100. Let's see what this next 15 looks like. You said yours says 1.37 RR, so let me make sure I got your shit correct, because I make mistakes, so let me just double check what you said. So let's take a look at it, because if I'm wrong, I'll take it all back. So let me pull it back up. Let me just make sure, because like I said, I ain't perfect. So let me just type what you put in. So you said you took a trade at 159.30. Then you said your TP is 159.38. So your entry is here, your TP is 159.38. Right, so I do 159.38. Boom. Okay, 159.38. And then you say your SL is 159.18, which is all the way down here. So I don't know if your shit's on the actual prices you told me, it should not be saying 1 to 3 or whatever you said. All right, so I literally just put what you told me. So I don't know why your shit's saying something that shit's not showing. All right, because you said you entered at 159.30, TP 159.38. Then you said your SL is 159.18. Yeah, so this is a negative RR. Like I said, don't close the trade, because buys is still the move to go for, but I'm just saying that's not a good setup to take RR risk-wise. Because again, we got to remember what we're doing. We're not just here throwing money into the markets, we're investing, and the key part of investing is making smart investments. The key part of investing is making sure you get a return on your investment. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm not saying you're wrong to go for buys. I'm just trying to help you make sure that you can consistently be profitable long term. Gold's taking a dump. Let's see what else we got in the chat. Sometimes you just gotta watch the videos a few times. Like that's completely normal. For me, it was the same thing. I used to watch videos on YouTube in the trading space, and I'd watch the whole video, and then as soon as the ads come on after the video is over, I blink and I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck they just said. And I have to rewatch the same video like 3 times. So sometimes you gotta watch this shit 3 times. That's why in the TikTok lives, I repeat myself over and over and over again, because sometimes it takes a few times to click, or sometimes it takes a different example for it to make sense. But that's completely normal. Look at gold taking a fucking dump, y'all. Again, nobody should close this trade red. And gold's taking a fucking dump. So just rewatch it, ask questions, it's all good. Takes a few times to click sometimes. Might be a pullback for re-entry. Just gotta wait and see. Those late to the party, you gotta set y'all's alarms. Broke down this gold trade. Y'all could have took the gold setup. We did this NAS setup as well. Only one that's not doing what we're looking for is GJ, but 2 for 3. And GJ's not even saying it's not going as projected. It just hasn't met our confirmations yet, which is why I didn't take the setup. But 2 for 2 is not bad on the day. So I can literally be done for today in the next 10 minutes or so. And even if New York session's amazing price action or terrible price action, I don't got to worry about it, because I'm literally done for the day. I'm still gonna do the New York price watch list and shit. Don't get it fucked up. But like trading wise, I can literally be done for the day. I can literally be done for the day. And that's including the analysis, waiting for the entry, the retest, and the trade playing out. So like when you see these videos online, oh, I took this trade, I was in the trade for 5 minutes. They're not telling you the whole process. They're not telling you the whole process. They're not telling you the full story. But let's see what this next 5 looks like right here. If y'all got any questions, drop in the chat. Want me to look at any charts, drop in the chat. Yeah, I don't know. There ain't too much else to say. I want to know why we took the sales we took. That shit pretty simple. Again, just all the shit people cry about online, use it to your advantage. Just use it to your advantage. That's all you gotta do. I'm not trying to outsmart the markets. I'm not competing against anybody. All I'm doing is saying, okay, we're in a downtrend, I'm going for sales. Okay, we're in an uptrend, I'm going for buys. That's simple. What about news? Don't give a fuck. What about Trump? Don't give a fuck. What about I don't care about nothing else. It's just that simple. Just go with the flow, right? Because the charts are telling you exactly what's taking place and what's going on. So all you gotta do is do that. You know, all you gotta do is just go with the flow price. You got a new 5 minute about to pop up in a little bit. Do I have different TPs marked? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? If you're talking about like right here, why there's like multiple TPs here, that's for people because everybody that's in the Sigma room is not in Playmaker University or does one-on-one sessions, so they don't fully understand the strategy. They're just copying my trades. So I have the multiple TPs, so there's literally no excuse for you to not make any money. Because if I'm blowing your phone up every time we're in profit and you decide not to take partials, move your stop loss, or close the trade, that is not on me, that's on you. You see what I'm saying? So that's why there's multiple TPs. But like you see here, I'm just going zone to zone. You see what I'm saying? I'm just going zone to zone. We're about to hit the next TP on here. Goals are tracing a little bit, but we're about to hit the next TP on NAS right here. I can't how it's supposed to look, so he said 200. Yeah, so like I said, that's just for the signal room. Yeah, that's just for the signal room. I'm just going zone to zone. I'm just going zone to zone. That's for the people in the signal room. Now, what? Trail my stop loss and shit like that, yeah, but as far as like my final TP, I just trade zone to zone. This is what gold's looking like. This is what NAS looking like. So yeah, we're gonna let these charts play out. Shout out to everybody in the did you auto trade gold? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So let's see, if you just hop into the live, just rewind the live because ain't too much else to talk about. We'll be back live later on today on TikTok. But yeah, NAS when that's projected, gold when that's projected, NAS is still pushing. Shout out to those that took any of the NAS setups or gold setups. But yeah, I'm about to hop back in bed and chill for a couple hours. We'll be back live later on TikTok. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram playmaker_away, TikTok _playmakeraway_. Post daily on both pages. All right, post daily on both pages. Again, these are my only TikTok and Instagram pages. If you want to contact me directly, hit me up on Instagram, Telegram, or TikTok. And like always, you're gonna learn how to identify these levels, my signatures, my mentorship programs. Become a playmaker today. Links in the description. Yeah, I'm done for today. Nobody should close this trade red. Nobody should close this trade red. Peace, we out.